Hey, hello, hello. I just finished up day 8. There definitely was a lot of just prepping, getting stuff ready for future days, but I wanted to be productive and actually make something. So I went ahead and thought about something I'd be able to accomplish just with this previous project, the space survival shooter, without actually starting a new project. So decided to release it out on itch.io. To be honest, the process was super simple. Now, I say that with a little bit of a caveat because my project had some changes that needed to be made. So, because I wanted to release it using Godot, release it so I can play it directly on the page, I did have to change some of the resolution, and the game um, was not super happy. So I created it in 2K, and I had to take it down quite a bit. So it's fine. It works. I fixed it. You can play it. You can get a score. You can see some of the bug. Things are a little faster, which is fine because of simply how things are. And I still have the bug in there. I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. You're just gonna have an extra point the next time you play, right? Which is totally fine. Doesn't actually break anything. Oh, look, it worked that time. Anyways, so this game has been released out there. You guys can take a look at it. It's under bgerhards.itch.io/space survival shooter. You should be able to look at my profile on itch.io as well. This is the first thing I've put out there. I've had the itch.io account for a while, just playing games, collecting games. So this is the first time I've actually contributed. Again, the big old prototype, just having fun, just playing. So what the heck? Why not? Uh, I, so I I also did start thinking about what the next project is that I'm actually going to create, and what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was just something loosely based on tutorials that are out there. So uh, what I did with that last space shooter game, that wasn't completely my idea. Now, I did not look at any of the source code on the last one, which I was pretty happy with. I saw the picture, I watched the intro video where they're like, you could make this cool space shooter game, you can blow shit up, and that is what the game is based on. So it makes it easy because I don't have to come up with a complete idea, but the mechanics that are in there are something that's homegrown. So I was pretty excited about that one, and I'm doing the same with this one. So on Zenva.com, there is a Unity package that I picked up from Humble Bundle a while ago. And I'm going to hit on Humble Bundle here in just a little bit because I think it's really cool, especially if you're looking at getting into gaming, if you're looking at getting to play games or make games or any other software out there that they do provide for making stuff. They also do have books and comics, so I'll point those things out real fast. But on here in this Unity bundle, there's the one called the Micro Strategy Game. Now, this one kind of caught my interest because it works off of a grid, and I thought that was pretty cool and simple. But the idea is you have multiple turns, and each turn you can place a new building. You don't want to run out of food, you don't want to run out of metal, oxygen, energy, and each building that you have requires more, but also takes more. So it provides something. Excuse me, I misspoke. It provides something, but it takes something. And so you need to have a nice little balance. It's really simple in nature. There really wasn't any risk to it, but I kind of want to take it to another level. So I want to recreate this, but I want to find out is there another mechanic that I could add on top of it to make it a little more complex, to make it a little different. But as you can see in the bottom left, you have the individual has the different buildings that they can put down. They have the areas that they can build. They can expand out from the middle, so they can expand. Looks like on uh, on blocks that are touching. Um, and really, I mean, that's the game mechanic at this point. So I think that this could be another quick one. I built a tic tac toe game in Unity a while back that that I was able to release out to Android, and I'd play with my daughter, my youngest daughter, over Christmas a few years ago. So it was pretty fun. Actually, that was before we moved into this house, like 6 years ago. Hey, pre-COVID days, I miss them. Anyways, so this is a, again, fairly simple concept, I believe. We'll see where it goes. Uh, Hit on Humble Bundles. So if anyone is interested in picking up any sort of bundles, go check out Humble Bundle. All purchases that are on here give back to charity, whether if it's a bundle itself that goes towards a specific charity or if it's a game that you purchase on here. I have actually found some pretty cheap games on here when they go on sale. Sometimes better deals than what they have on Steam at the time. But if you're looking for making stuff, here's a filmmaker visual effects bundle. You have vibe coding out here, which we're all doing it, right? Minis. So if you're into 3D printing, and up at the top they have bundles. You can buy bundles of games. You could buy bundles of books, and the one I just showed you is the software. So this one here, which is the Mega Game Dev, this is under the software. This one does have different plugins. Looks like Common UI, Unity, and Unreal. So multiple options in here for you to get into if you just don't want to make stuff. Now, there are other resources out there. If you go look for some free resources just using Google, and that's what I used for the first game. This last game, that was all just rough. I threw some pixels on a screen and it worked out. So there you are. So the goal for tomorrow is to start the new project, go ahead and get that grid moving, and maybe I can get the first thing on there. There's going to be a little pixel art that I'm going to be trying to put on there as we were talking about on that. What I want to do is replicate what they have on that game. Just kind of from the visual aspect, we'll make it feel how I'd like to see it feel by the time that I finish it before we move on to the next one. So that's where we're going to go for day 9. So as for day 8, game is out there, started getting some thoughts down. I'm going to do a bit more thinking about the game for tomorrow. So it's gonna take up the rest of my time and actually start doing a little bit of research. I've not done anything with more than just a 3x3 grid, and everything was actually mapped out in different variables, so there wasn't anything super complex. My winning conditions, they were all mapped out into an array, so it was super simple. It worked. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. I hope that it's been fun these 8 days. Please give me your feedback on LinkedIn. I am posting everything out on LinkedIn. Until then, see you tomorrow.